Hello everyone. I've got another story for you. This goes back to I would think about 1998. I was working for a transport company in Milton Keynes called Black and White Distribution, and we had a contract, various contracts with different companies, and one was with Caravel, the refrigeration company. The company bought a new truck for me, because I needed a new truck. I needed a decent truck. They gave me this truck. It was a Mercedes, and they hired another driver to assist with the fridges. Now, this other driver, I can't remember his name, I'm going to call him Don, Dopey Don. He was a strange man. He used to be a milkman, and he just left that job. And as you know, as a lot of you Brits know, milkmen in England drove an electric milk float, which is very slow. Anyway, he got his license to drive a truck, and he came with me. Well, you can't drive a Mercedes truck like you would a milk float. It just does not work. You imagine going up the motorway and you're poodling along at the speed of a milk float. It takes forever. I kept telling him he's got to speed up. He keeps forgetting. I keep forgetting it's not a milk float and that we can go faster. I mean, getting out the yard, it sometimes takes us 2 days. It's only 100 yards to the gate. It's not a milk float, come on. Anyway, he helped with the fridges, and there was one place we went to, it was a golf course. I had to go to the clubhouse and deliver a fridge to the bar. The bar was upstairs, and the fridge was a small fridge that goes under the counter. Not very heavy, but you still need 2 people. 2 people to carry it up the stairs. And this Don, he was at the bottom, I was at the top. So I'm holding the top of the fridge, and I'm walking backwards up the stairs. So I'm bent forward because he wouldn't. He should have picked up the fridge up here, and then we could have just gone up the stairs, no problem. But he didn't. He held it down here, and so I'm bending right over and trying to walk up the stairs backwards. And the bar manager was walking beside me. Even he heard my back just go clunk. I managed to get to the top of the stairs, but that's as far as I could get that day. It took a long time for to be able to move. All because he wouldn't lift it up. It's not that heavy. He could have lifted it up and no problem. I've done it many times myself, but he just wouldn't do it. He eventually did. We went on another job, and what the idea was, the 2 drivers, we both had keys for the truck. We both had keys to get into the yard. We was always the first ones to leave in the morning, 5 o'clock. So out of the 2 of us, whoever got there first would open the gate, get the truck out, put the tachograph in, and if he was driving, he'd put his in first, and I would put mine in second. and if I was there first, I put mine in first and put his in second. So that's how it was done. You drive 4.5 hours and then you swap over and he drives and I rest. On this particular day we had, I think it's 2, maybe 3 deliveries in London. Early, and it was an early finish. And we drove, and I drove the truck out the yard, and because we only had these couple of deliveries, I knew we'd be gone for 3 hours maximum, if that. So I just put one tachograph in for me, because I was there first. And off we went. We did the 3 deliveries, and on the way back we stopped on the A1. What's the name of that big roundabout there? Anyway, we stopped at a roundabout, stopped at a snack bar and got breakfast. And it was the day of the solar eclipse. So we had our bacon sarnie and a coffee, and we were watching the eclipse. Then we'd done that, and then we went back to the yard. I parked up the truck. I was doing the paperwork in the truck. He jumped out the truck, went into the office. Next I saw was he was walking out the gate with his bag, and off he went. Didn't say a word to me, say see you tomorrow or anything like that. Just drove off, woke off. The transport manager called me in. He said he's quit. I said, oh, really? Why's that then? He quit because he said, the transporter said, you didn't let him drive all day. I said, didn't. If he had said he wanted to drive, I would have let him drive. I didn't want to drive. If he wants to drive, he can drive. But he didn't say. So he left. He got the hump. Oh, he didn't let me drive the truck. I was glad he's gone. But, you know, the people I've met that have been assistants, or not assistants, a nuisance, is quite something. So that is my story for today. Don.